Okay, this is going to be part 3 of my review, documenting my review for physics second quarter, grade 12. Okay, so for question 1, we are asked to identify the speed of a rocket. In the previous videos, by the way, I mentioned about the solving of certain questions relevant to the distance time graph, which is this. And I've also mentioned about the distinction between the value for speed and velocity um, regarding the distance time graph if you're measuring from the start of the journey until the end of the journey. So yeah, but in the context of other scenarios, such as what we're going to have in this video today, um, the situation is going to be quite different in a way that instead of the values being different, as you can see here, the speed and velocity from the beginning till the end of the journey are different basically. Velocity is 0 kilometer per hour, speed is 1.2 kph. In uh, what we're going to solve here, the speed and distance are basically different. So it should be the same here. We are given the distance and the time. So yeah, from there, there's no velocity final and initial. You can't really find the sum of distances since it's already stated as a fixed value. It's 9,000 meters. So yeah, although this is the formula for speed, this is the formula for velocity. We're being asked for speed. We're going to use the velocity formula anyways. And yeah, I just want to highlight again the importance of finding the difference between basically distinguishing the formulas between speed and velocity, as well as acceleration. Acceleration is defined as Vf minus Vi, just the same as velocity, and the denominator is basically the same denominator as speed. So we're supposed to find the total time, which is basically Tf minus Ti. The only difference between the only difference between velocity and acceleration is the unit. Velocity is meter per second usually, and for acceleration, it's meter per second squared. I just wanted to point that out before we start. So we have 9,000 meters and 12.12 seconds, put 9,000 as the distance numerator, and the denominator is the time, so 12.12 seconds. Hang on. I hope you have your calculator with you. Um, in regular quarter exams in school, you're usually allowed, at least in my school, to utilize a calculator. So yeah, I guess that's only in college entrance exams, Philippine college entrance exams, where the use of a scientific calculator is prohibited. But yeah, I'll just get my calculator in a few seconds. Okay, so what is the quotient? Finding the quotient of 9,000 and 12.12, we have 742.57 for 3. I'm not sure how far we are allowed to extend the decimal. I mean, the longer the better. But according to my professor's answer key, we round off to the nearest 2 digits, whatever this is called. So yeah, that's it for number 1. Let's move to number 2. What is the speed of a jet plane that travels 508 meters in 4 seconds? So we use the velocity formula, the same thing. Very easy. So 528 m 4 seconds. You just have to be careful with the units, whatever is described here. Uh, if it's not in meters and seconds, then and if your answer is supposed to be in meter per second, you're supposed to convert unit conversion. I've made previous videos about the topic. Um, Although yes, I admit that other tutors out there are better at teaching the same lesson. Well, I did my best anyways. So, uh, 528 divided by 4 is 132. And then don't forget to write the unit meter per second. Okay, we have number 3. So, how far in meters will you travel in 3 minutes at a running rate of 6 meters per second? So, in this case, we're looking for distance in meters. What I said a while ago was timely. We have to convert anything that's not um, second as for the time. So 3 minutes, 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. So 3 minutes, what does that equal to? So 3 times 60, that's 180 seconds. Why do we have to convert to seconds? Well, we're given a rate with a unit meter per second. So if you use the formula, so V is equal to D over T, uh, you just multiply both sides by T. Algebraic manipulation. This is going to be your new formula, solving for distance. If you use 3 minutes and you pair that with the velocity 6 meters per second, you get the wrong answer. As you can see, 3 times 6, that's 18. Well, you have to cancel units. Minutes and seconds are not cancelable.